everyone, Dr. Luke Peterson here, physical therapist with the Knee Replacement Therapist. For this video I want to share with you a couple ways that you can stretch the muscles of your calf. So particularly we're talking about your gastrocnemius muscle and your soleus muscles, the two main big muscles in your calf, and how to stretch those muscles and the soft tissue around those muscles. So one way you can do it is in sitting, and if you have a strap or again a rolled up towel or a rolled up pillowcase works great as well, or a dog leash, and you just want to put it around your foot. You can either strap it around the ball of your foot or you can stick your foot through one of the loops. And for this one in particular, you want to really have it towards the ball of your foot, towards the toes more, rather than in the middle or near the heel. And the reason for this is you're actually going to be pulling up with your pulling your toes towards your head. So to stretch, to get the best benefit and the best stretch, you want to try to keep your knee as straight as possible. This is because your gastrocnemius muscle actually is going to cross your knee joint as well as your ankle. So you want to provide that stretch at both the knee and the ankle. So you want a nice straight knee. You can also do this in a chair where your foot is on the floor and a little more stable. That's perfectly okay. And then you're just going to bend your toes towards your head. And you can use the strap to give that extra little pull towards your head. And you'll notice that stretch through your calf muscle. Typically people notice it a little bit more in the upper part towards the knee. But you'll notice that stretch, and then you're going to hold this. I'll show you kind of an angle here. And all you want to do is hold this for about 30 seconds or so. And again, make sure to do both sides to get the benefit on both sides. And I recommend 1 to 3 repetitions. Alright, so that's one way you can stretch your calf muscles. Another way is if you're in a chair, and this one's going to focus particularly on your soleus muscle, which is a muscle that actually won't cross your knee joint, but is still a muscle in your calf. And what you can do is sitting in the chair with yourself seated up in the chair, forward in the chair, and you're just going to bring your heel, I'll show you this way, you're just going to bring your heels back behind you, your feet behind you, and trying to keep your heels down on the floor. And then when you get as far as you feel like you can try to push your foot down into the floor. Try to get that heel down flat on the floor. You probably won't get it all the way flat, but you'll notice you'll start to feel a little bit of that stretch in your calf and in your lower leg and ankle. And again, you can hold that for about 30 seconds or so, and then relax, doing 1 to 3 repetitions. Now, probably the most common way and the most familiar way to stretch out this muscle is in standing. So what you can do is with your arms up against a wall or against a chair, you just want to get into a staggered stance position, so 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. The muscle, the calf that you're going to be stretching is going to be the one that's back. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lean your body forward. You want to try to keep your knee nice and straight, and you want to keep your foot completely flat on the ground. So it's going to look like this. Try not to do this. Try to really just kind of keep a nice upright back and just lean your whole body forward. And again, you just want to get to that point where you feel that stretch in the back of your leg, on the back leg. And then you're just going to hold this for about 30 seconds or so, and doing 1 or 3 repetitions, and be sure to do each side again. So again, keeping that foot nice and flat on the floor and just leaning your body forward. Don't want any bend in the knee. That's going to stretch a different muscle group. You want to keep the knee nice and straight, and you'll get the best benefit and the best stretch that way. Alright, so there's a couple easy ways to stretch your calf muscles, and you can do it either in sitting or standing. Thank you very much and have a great day.